To continue with the lesson on corporations in the food industry, this video has some tips for reading one important everyday text from the food industry. Most items in the supermarket, from these instant noodles to this cake, have ingredients labels. Now, I'm going to get down to those, the labels, so you can learn more about what you and your friends eat and develop some skills and knowledge so you can learn to judge what you see on an ingredients label. For example, this is the ingredients label for that cake I just ate. As you can see, there is a lot to read on here, a very dense array of information. This is where I'd look to see that a pound of cake there costs about $5.
Hopefully not
It was
allergic
made
to
in-house.
nuts. The flavor
was
of
made
what
about
the
10
store
days ago.
code is for this item.
Whoa, okay. Well, that's all great stuff to know. What about this? Eh? The meat of the text. Well, let's go there. In investigating this text and this part of this text, I'm going to focus on visualization. I'm going to try to keep in mind how different my kitchen would have to be in order to make something like this vanilla pound cake from Whole Foods Market Bakehouse. Like anything I bring into my kitchen, I'm just going to read the ingredients first. Here they are: sugar, wheat flour, wheat starch, leavening, which is sodium acid pyrophosphate, sodium bicarbonate, cornstarch and monocalcium phosphate, then salt, non-fat dry milk, mono and diglycerides, modified food starch from non-GMO corn and potato, then natural flavor, emulsifier of starch, polyglycerol esters of fatty acids, and then dried egg white, wheat protein isolate, xanthan gum, guar gum, cage-free whole eggs of whole eggs and citric acid, unsalted butter from milk, and filtered water. It's a lot of ingredients, right? Well, I'm going to go through a second time and start visualizing. So pay attention, because when I read this time, I'm going to start forming pictures in my head of what the ingredients would look like if I brought them into my kitchen. Some will be easy because I know them, others will be difficult, and a lot of them I've looked up online for some help. So, sugar and wheat flour I've seen. Wheat starch I'm unfamiliar with. Other starches I know, but I'm guessing it's powder, and it'll come in a tin or a plastic bag. Leavening is very iconically in a box sometimes. That's is sodium bicarbonate is baking powder. Salts will come in many forms. It is widely used. Now, non-fat dry milk, I'm thinking canned because I see evaporated and condensed milk. Nope, powder. Mono and diglycerides, I don't know those. I guess they come in a powder. Food starches, I'm used to seeing cornstarch in a powder and in a box or a bag. This is a little bit of a different container. Natural flavor, come in a bottle. Think vanilla extract. Um, it's a liquid. Now, I'm thinking an emulsifier would be a liquid, binding fat. Oh, huh. Dried egg white, like the dry milk, I expect to be a powder. The wheat protein isolate, I don't know what that is, but I guess it comes in 50-pound bags. The xanthan gum and guar gum both come as powders in bottles. Cage-free whole eggs come as eggs. Unsalted butter, I'm used to sticks. There are also tubs. And filtered water will come, from your filtered tap or container. Um, as you can see, I'm working with my memory and the ingredients to form pictures in my head of what they would look like. A lot of these pictures are really bland, white powders, of various weights of containers. Um, the dried milk and dried eggs would not appear in my kitchen. This making this pound cake would be a different process. So thank you for listening. There are a few more texts to practice on, and you can start checking to see how different the kitchen that makes the products you eat is from the kitchen you have. Thank you.